케어요.
여러분 안녕하세요. 아까 말씀드린 대로
So the name of the you won't spoil any good crops anymore.
말씀드린 대로 블랙북을 이거 블랙북을 또 하러 왔고요. 진짜 엄청 오랜만에 이 시간에 깨어있다.
All you need to find now is
오랜만에
a
밤을
cross
샌다,
and a belt.
EX9님 16개월째 구독 감사합니다.
Then I'll stop.
So did you get
Where can we?
her? So did you get this? And
아까 적당히 본 얘기이기
well,
때문에
so did you get
What not to get?
이것도 다시 해야 돼? 아까 바꿨었지 안 그래도. 일단 이대로 가보고 가다가 뭔가 아쉽다 싶으면 그때 바꾸자. 그럽시다. 그럴 거야 안 그럴 거야. 그럽시다.
the moment I there you just noticed.
How did
Their job is
How did-
well that fight I saw I knew so it had in any case. See how I what I want and then you'll have your wish.
I do?
Not a but a cursed frack nearly cursed me once.
Demons out.
Well-
Can't the stick?
Well, the jeep if that you've heard of steam.
We should tell, you know.
Everyone knows, but not
이것도 아까
everyone
본
believes.
내용이죠.
What are you going?
Well, we'll get well and
Be careful.
That's-
It seems that yours. How did you?
oh,
Yeah.
all we were. It
Did you-
were. It seems so. No.
And what?
Hey, I found babe. I need since I
Let's go. We'll talk. There's a great number of books in this collection.
가자.
Eliminated books of old as well. Black books are not kept here, however. They're in a secret compartment.
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you.
Run! He saw us! Wait, maybe they're here on business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa, we saw such a scary thing. West of Yenidor, there's a scary isba. Evil spirits live there for sure.
Why do you say that?
See for yourself. They say there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave. Saw it for ourselves.
Well, you'll wind up in graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
이고르 할아버지를 데려갈 수가 있네요 이제는. 데려가 볼까요? 이고르 할아버지가 얼마나 쓸모가 있는지.
At the crossroads of two trade routes,
만타사랑.
you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey.
책상에는 못 팔아?
Be wise and go forth. Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
스킬 초기화. 이거 넣을까? 근데 실드가 1진 가면은 굳이인가? 나쁘지 않나 그래도? 좀 싸긴 하다 근데. 그니까 그냥 덱 구성해서 사는 것보단 싸다 확실히. 다 사자 그럼. 다 사.
What? Want some pranics? I've some.
아까 보니까
Buy an amulet and you'll be as healthy as a boar.
약이 있으면 좀 도움되긴 하더라. 약초가 많으면은 나쁘지 않긴 하더라. 아까 보니까. 아, 목이 아프네. 아프다기보다 약간 뭐라 해야지. 아, 계속 힐 나쁘지 않다 이거. 상대한테 독을 거는 거겠죠? 내가 아니고. 이거 좋다. 이거 없어지는 거 아니지? 아닌가? 없어지나? 쓸덧은 없어졌던 것 같긴 함. 그 다음 4321 돼가지고 반사 데미지 줄어들고. 아닌가? 이것도 좋다. 다 적당히 괜찮아 보이긴 함. 이걸 교체하고 일단 이렇게 굿.
You're not what we consider an average girl.
You wander off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes. You realize
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something?
요즘에 일본에 강도가 많대요.
Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
많은 건 아니고 뭐라 해야지? 그런 일들이 좀 일어나가지고 사람들이 불안해하고 있다.
It seems to me you can't see so well in the dark. I'm not traveling alone.
Come on over here, brigand boy.
칼 맞는 거 아니야, 니콜라이?
I fought the Turks, went toe to toe with demons, but your kind are the filthiest of all.
looking upon the tall soldier, the brigand
이겼네.
loses his confidence.
겁주니까
He
팀.
backs away and runs into the woods. In a hurry, he dropped his pouch.
잠깐만. 목이 좀 안 좋아서.
You go on your way.
왔어? 상대방의 긍정적 효과를 제거하는 거겠지? 내 거가 아니고. 내 거면 말이 안 되잖아. 내 건가?
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
다음. 타라카노카 강 근처의 집.
Fir
타라카노카.
branches poke into the
타라카노카.
empty windows of an abandoned hut. You are overcome by an unpleasant feeling. You squeeze into a slightly open door and clear away the cobwebs. It is dark and empty here. The dead silence gives you chills. You step inside the house and freeze in horror. Under the broken red corner lies a dead man's body. A broken accordion lies nearby, torn as if by a wild beast.
아, 목이 잡고.
You search the dead man and the izba. The former has a pouch with some rubles inside. You tell about the dead man in the nearby village and use the money to pay for his...
많으면 가져가는데 얼마 없으면 그냥 놔두고 가. 한 10원, 20원 가지고. 20원 좀
walk
크다. 10원
through the
가지고.
forest. Grim trees hang from all sides, and strange noises are coming from the dark of the
사람의
night.
시체를 벗기고 있는
You
악마들.
freeze, overcoming disgust. You open the black book.
싸우자. 약한데 해버려. 나약한 놈들. 힐 좀 아끼게. 실드 쓰고.
Having dealt with the demons, you look around. A narrow trail stretches from the grave to the fort.
다음. 동쪽 다리. 이상한 소리가 난다.
You hear a whip crack. Shrieking in pain, some unfortunate soul is being driven. You call out to the
사람
devil.
구해.
He looks at you with his eyes burning with hatred. He bares his claws.
사람의 영혼 구해. 얘도 약한데? 좀 안 센 애들이 많다. 아까 그건 되게 셌었는데, 그치? 아까 걔는 겁나 셌었는데. 이걸로 하자. 좋아. 아, 케미 두어서. 아차. 가끔 이래. 여기 아니었다. 묘지 해롱목이 어디? 아 여기다 여기.
You know about a cemetery nearby and decide to visit it. The tombstones that stand among the trees are enveloped in a gray fog. You walk around the overgrown cemetery and look at the grave crosses. You pray for the repose of the souls that lie in this cemetery. You pray for you're in luck. The grave diggers have recently dug up a grave. It stands open, black and hungry. Yet, you pray for the In the shady ravine lies a great stone. It has the mark of a foot on its top that's filled with morning dew. There are quite a few candles around it. Here, you drink the holy water and feel a surge of strength and confidence. You see a swamp ahead. The damp soil squishes under your feet. You become cold
그래픽 확실히
and
그
uncomfortable. Suddenly, a white ghost of a
잘
calf
만든다, 되게,
appears
감성이.
from the bog. It looks at you and does not move.
송아지 때리기. 움직이지 않는데 괜히 때릴 필요 있나?
You read a protective Zagavar, and the ghost disappears. When you finish your sorcery,
What?
you realize that this calf was, in fact, a treasure.
무잉?
Striking it would make the calf fall apart into coins.
불러오기 하고 싶지만 그건 너무 졸렬하니까 그냥 갈래. 마음 같아선 불러오기 해가지고 돈을 받고 싶지만 너무 졸렬해. 넘어갈게. 페레로 로스에. 잠깐 며칠하고? 오. 잡는 거 아니구나. 아, 사네 이게. 힐부터 하고 싶은데 안 되는구나 애초에. 어쩔 수 없어. 십자가를 긴 바이시로.
Yanidor is covered with a bright pre-dawn mist. Amidst the hollow silence, you hear sounds of the village waking up. With old Yegor's directions, you quickly find the house.
Evdokia Fokovna, God bless.
God bless.
God bless indeed. And who might you be?
We've come to speak to your daughter.
Ha! Came to make fun of my Akulina. I won't let you. Leave us alone.
We need her cross.
What in the world for? You want her for your witchery?
맞아요.
You won't see Akulina for sure.
It's not what you think, Evdokia Fokovna. I know how to handle the Ikota. Only I can help Akulina.
도와드릴 테니까 십자가를 주세요.
Very well. Couldn't my girl suffers from an ikota day and night?
악마에 씌었대요 지금 딸이.
Akulina
엑소시즘을
hides in the
해주면
old Church of
감사의 의미로
Transfiguration at
십자가를
night.
주겠죠.
The ikota is not so violent there.
Thank you.
Well, God willing, God willing.
Goodbye, Evdokia Fokovna.
포도박 여우님 되게 오랜만에 보네요.
The old Church of Transfiguration. A grim shadow in the crimson twilight of the early hours. The domes of this
예사롭지 않은데. 약초 없냐 여기? 있다. 의자. 티를리치.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
An icon. The icon case is broken. I can't figure out an icon. Someone must have knocked it off the porch.
쐐기풀이 아닌 꾀기풀. 깨기.
I can't believe an ikota.
Old stairs lead inside the church.
Wooden domes reflect silver light. Wooden domes reflect silver.
I can't.
가자.
Old stairs lead inside.
비걱거려.
This place is too grim to be a Christian place. It makes my skin crawl. This
드가이.
The iconostasis has collapsed partially, as if it suffered a strong northern gale. The royal gates are crooked and no longer bar the entrance to the altar.
The wooden sculpture looks majestic and enigmatic. Not a speck of dust on the crucifix. The wooden sculpture looks majestic and enigmatic.
아이템 없어. 오. 거의 풀피 회복인데? 이걸 준다는 건 세다는 건가? 보스가?
The iconostasis has collapsed. In the dim light, you notice a heap of rags where the Ikotnitsa Akulina.
깨워.
You call out to the girl. She jolts up and darts to the altar.
Who are you?
아파 보인다.
Don't hurt me, please.
진정해.
Don't be afraid, Akulina dear. We won't harm you. I'm Vasa, and this is Kola. We want to help you. We heard you have a Nikota.
Yeah, they say I have a short inside.
Can we talk to it?
I can't make Proshka come out.
프로슈카.
Come out when he wants to.
아, 악마가 들려서 이제 가끔씩 인격을 뺏기나 봐. 저 몸을 뺏기나 봐.
We'll need your cross for this.
What am I to do without a cross? Proshka will eat me alive.
I'll trade you mine. I have two of them. One was given to me at birth, and I found the other on the battlefield.
Tell us about your chort.
What's there to tell? Sometimes he crawls out. Sometimes he can do some. The other kids make fun.
The girl starts to whimper.
We
자,
can get rid
도와줄게.
of Proshka.
Get rid of him. He won't leave by himself.
Don't worry. I think I know how to draw his attention. I have to make the Ikota mad enough so that he leaves Akulina. How can I anger this particular chort? The broken icon at the entrance and the defaced iconostasis here are not a coincidence. It seems like he doesn't like icons, that Proshka of yours.
성산들을 좋아하지
Yes.
않다.
He made me deface the icons here.
I'll draw a circle and we'll start.
You sit Akulina in front of the iconostasis, and Nikolai puts the icons into place. You start to read a Zagavar. You learned it long ago, but your memory doesn't fail you.
나온다. 생각보다 별로 안 무서운데?
You call yourselves exorcists?
그냥 고양이였어.
This Zagavar is dated. No one uses that commencement now. What kind of witch are you? So out of fashion. Yuck.
Christ's kingdom.
It's impolite to make mention of such kingdoms in front of demons, I have you know. And you can't just go displaying icons. I hate icons.
So why don't you like icons?
Have you seen many churches that do? Or maybe we should open a church. We could call it Saint Chart. You're a smart girl. Figured out that I don't like
바뀐
icons.
생김새가.
They make me mad as hell. It's not that I'm against this new church, but she could at least make these drawings not my.
We need a
Yeah, tell you what, witch. If you beat me, I might even do both. Give you a cross.
No, tell me something else.
So what if I am? Ain't I fine looking like a feline? What did you expect? A frog or something?
Why do you haunt Akul?
That, well, on the other hand, I don't have any.
You see, I study demons.
There's nothing to tell, really. Yenidor used to be a wealthy churchyard. Merchants used to...
Why would a church have a sosiedko?
Why not? The abandoned ones have much scary... Or am I not good enough? But now, no one lives here, no one visits the church. So I crawled inside Akulina out of boredom.
Won't you leave the girl alone?
I might leave her if you beat me.
So
Have you? Or maybe you're a something. But she
잠깐만,
these
지금.
drawings...
we need a...
Yeah, tell you what, witch.
So be it.
Here I come.
맞짱 떠. 고양이. 150. 아, 지금 잡으면 같이 죽는다고? 어차피 3턴이네. 150을 못 가는데 나는. 3턴 이내 150을 어떻게 가요? 못하지. 아파. 어? 이해했어. 버프를 되게 많이 건다. 그 버프 푸는 거를 쓰면 좋을 텐데 이럴 때, 그치? 딱 이럴 때. 아, 맞다.
Get away from my Akulina.
Away with you, demon!
킬라 맞다. 몰아줄까 그냥? 몰아서 밖에 넣었지. 아닌가? 에반 거 같기도 하고. 이렇게 하자. 서순이야. 바퀴벌레랑 애기랑 같이 징그럽다 사진. 그림이.
I'll just crawl inside the girl. You won't get me there.
Oh, no, you won't. I have a Zagover with your name on it.
아버지의 이름으로. 만약에 얘가 여자애도 죽는다는 상태니까 그때 잡혀도 스토리가 있을까? 아니면 그냥 리티인가? 건다 이거 잡을 수 있어 근데. 끝낼 수 있어.
Wait. Don't finish me off, Vasya.
왜지?
I'll tell you what. I'll leave Aquilina and come work for you. I can be useful. You'll see. I won't harm anyone. I'll be good.
Work for me? I have plenty of charts already.
Well, I'm not exactly a short. I can be of use like a Susietka, in fact.
Actually, we don't have a Susietko. That's not such a bad idea.
고양이면 한
What
마리
will
나쁘지 않을
Grandpa
것
say to
같긴
that?
한데.
All right, I'll take you.
아,
But you better
확정이야?
watch it. No joking around.
Proshka leaves Akulina, climbs your left shoulder, and
됐구나.
the girl crumples and falls down, exhausted. Her face looks calm and serene. Proshka won't poison her life anymore. You switch out.
어차피 고양이는 무조건 데려가야 되는데 스토리상.
Now we have a cross. You see, Vasya, ask and ye shall.
Big deal. A demon's cross. Susietkas don't shun crosses either, I presume.
But on the other hand, we could do without this rattle box chort.
Why are you calling a rattle box?
비주얼이 잘 어울리게 한다.
Hush,
검은 고양이
Proshka.
있는 게.
Don't be angry, Grandpa. He may be of use to us.
All right, we'll see if it works out. The only thing left to do is visit the spinner. Vasilisa and I are going to see the spinner.
그럴까요?
There's nothing for you to do there, Kolya. Understand?
Sure did.
And one more thing. Don't say anything about the Banya or the bride. The spinner can't stand demons. Got it?
What should I say to get the belt?
Good question, Vasil. Keep your air. Remember, do not. And you might as well disregard the fact that we needed the belt for a changeling girl. Now, if you show you are of knowledge, that would be good indeed. If she doesn't like you, or should you let anything slip, the cost will be more than we can handle. Got it?
Who is the spinner?
A woman of her name is Kapitalina Ivanna, but everyone calls her the spinner behind her back. She's quite knowledgeable. You don't want to mess with her. That's why I am coming with you. Got it?
Understood, Grandpa. It's time we were on our way.
Yes, it's better go to her at night. I've arranged a cart for us.
Do you have any Kupala salve left?
If I only knew. We could fly, but feet will do. And another he asked me to check. It's not.
Well, what do you want? Can't you see? I'm all cozy here on the sleeping bench. I'm sleepy. Ask what you wanted. I need to sleep. Got tired.
진짜 고양인데 그냥.
Why did you transform into a cat?
Cats kill people. For protection, that is what. Well, what you looking at? Scared, eh?
Yeah, right. Cats give no quarter. It is good that our father Tsar's army keeps them in check.
So you don't believe me then? Let me tell you one story.
바이리치카. 가 어디 있죠? 이거 생겼다 이제. 스킬 한 개를 더 쓸 수 있어요 이제. 대박이죠? 오하함.
What kind of demon are you, Ikota?
That's how fiends are called. If they possess, you know that. Any demon can become Ikota. Climb up on someone, got it? That's it. People will call you Ikota. Bet you can do it better than me.
Wanted to learn more about...
Alright, I've told for quite some time the I am wise.
Never seen...
Good then.
Maybe you'll stop swooping your fur all over the Isba in 200
안경인데 털이
years.
빠져?
Eh?
Why? What about it? None of my concern. I have to look after the house. You could have fixed the bench yourself, by the way. It creaks as hell.
Oh, I'll show you, you damn short.
Wait, Grandpa. He will do a better job. Won't you, Proshka?
Sure, I better wanna.
What with the church, then?
So about it. I've stayed at Susietka there from the time it was built.
You were Susietka over there in
고양이가
church?
사람 말하면
Or
엄청
were
놀랄
you
것
from
같은데.
some other place?
In the church. But what? Let's talk a bit later.
Let's go. Grandfather says that in days of old, they used to...
Well, Vasha,
Goodbye.
now I cannon fire. A redoute, that's one thing. The devil himself, that's a whole different level. Still, I think that war is scarier. Much scarier than any chort.
You've seen too few shorts, Kolya.
Perhaps that's true, but that's beside the point. I'm not going to put up. I know how to get over this. I have an idea.
Is that why you started smoking?
Well, look at you. They don't call you knowers without reason. Well, yes. To tell you the truth, I'm terrified even when I strike Spocks with flint.
그러니까 이 사람이 불을 무서워해가지고 담배를 피우기 시작했대. 익숙해지려고 불에.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking of stepping right.
You could die in...
No, no. I'm not. It's not the devil I have to overcome. Men's.
What happened down there?
Bah, Vasya. Not by the Holy Spirit, that's for sure. I don't even want to remember. The thoughts alone make my hair white.
알러지는 근데 어떻게 못하지만 그 마음의 공포는 이제 좀씩 적응해가지고 견딜 수 있으니까. 아마도. 마실 거 갖고 이렇게 마실 거 사왔거든 아까. 카페인인데 먹어도 되나 근데? 검색해보지. 아... 일주일간 안 먹으면 더 좋다. 일단 당일날 먹으면 안 되고 일주일간은 먹으면 안 되면 좋다. 안 먹은 게 좋다. 아, 그러면은 아, 음, 음. 괜찮을 것 같다. (50대) 아저씨한테도 당일날 마셔도 된다고 하는데 나는 당연히 괜찮겠지 그러면. 잠깐만 갖고 올게. 가자. 덱 구성부터. 사서 넣는 거야 지금? 사지 말지. 깜빡했다. 갖고 있는 거 넣은 줄 알았어. 불러오기. 불러오기 하면 대화 다시 해야 돼. 어쩔 수 없지. 그냥 하자. 뭐 갖고 왔냐고요? 그 몬스터 에너지 망고로쿠 이거 택한 이유 있음. 난 기본적으로 무설탕 그 합성 뭐지? 가짜당들이 장내 유익균을 좀 죽이는 그게 있으니까. 그래서 지금 상태에 먹으면 안 좋을 것 같아서 일부러 설탕 있는 쪽으로. 이게 잘 한 선택인지 모르겠지만 아무튼 그런 이유에서 가져왔고요. 페레포르가 의외로 되게 구려. 맞아, 빼자. 몇 장이 좋은 거지?
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr dealer.
Seek me out, girl, and I will grant you knowledge. I can help
살 돈이
you gain
없어.
a better grasp of your book.
아, 싸구나. 살 돈이 없지만 싸게 해준대. 이거 살게. 오케이, 감사. 아이. 치킨의 숲이래. 맛있겠다.
You catch a whiff of the disgustingly sweet smell of rot.
풀숲.
Cold fear
풀 속에
enters
인간의
your soul
시체가
when you guess what
길바닥에.
might be the
아이고.
source of the smell.
묻어서.
You dig a small grave and push the dead man.
착하다, 그치? 썩은 시체를 묻어준대. 건들기도 싫을 텐데.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from some. You start reading your Zagavrs. The demon immediately.
할아버지. 할아버지 싸움. 할아버지 필수야?
All of a sudden, the tops of the trees rattle and clang. Alarmed, birds fly away, screaming in fear. You see a whirlwind filled with loose branches and dust from the road.
할아버지 도와줘.
Your mentor removes a knife from his shirt and throws
역시
it at the
이거였어?
whirlwind.
정답이? 정하려고 했었는데. 근데 하레비가 잘 알겠지 싶어서 놔뒀어. 할아버지가 잘 알겠지. 굳거나. 아, 3턴까지 여기 있는 거야, 그냥? 우스티우룰카 마을. 우스티우룰카.
Despite the late hour, sounds of celebration are coming from the village. It turns out that if you offer to disperse the festival for the host, his distrust of you vanishes when,
Yeah.
after a couple of your zagavers,
이교도의 우상.
bathing in the moonlight, a moss-covered idol is hidden among the tall trees. You walk closer and see a fresh towel wrapped around it. The forest around you is silent. You meet a girl walking in the direction of Panteg. In her hands, she clutches a spindle that is emanating dark power. Old Yegor smirks. You call out to the peasant girl and convince her to get rid of the cursed spindle.
오, 개착해짐.
You freeze with horror. A dead girl is dangling from a spruce tree's gnarled branch. You can't move. This strange fruit sways back and forth with
오늘
a
불러.
creak in the cold wind.
어떻게 된 일인지
She
물어보자.
as soon as you draw a circle, two demons burst from the skin of the hanged girl.
악마가
It
먼저
seems
얘네가 죽인 걸까요? 나빴다. 왜 그랬대? 졸린데.
you feel at ease as you walk down the welcoming street of this village. A calm silence surrounds you.
Vasilisa, is that you? Come on, join us.
둘이나 있는 아코디언 연주자.
I don't have the time.
Come on, your work is such a bore. 5 minutes here won't kill you.
듣기.
All right, I have a...
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
새 브금이 있어. 그런 게 있어?
On the field, you hear the steady sound of digging. Coming closer, you see a peasant.
Is that you, Yegor?
It is I, with Vasilisa. God bless.
God bless. What are you looking at? I'm moving the border ditch. What of it?
Why are you moving the border ditch? You moved it quite far.
For good reason. They deceived me. Shot me in flour. Only they didn't steal in broad daylight.
Have you spoken of it at the village meeting?
I have. Not much good it did me. The Trough's folk silenced me right away. Sure. I'll tell you what. If you curse the demons, I'll pay you.
소경.
All right. Consider them cursed.
You whisper a few cryptic words and make
뭐야?
expressive
아
gestures.
거짓말했다고? 근데 저주를 거는 거나 얘를 패는 것보단 낫지 않음?
They won't be able to say a word at the next village meeting. You can be sure about that.
Thank you.
Well.
Finally, here is some money.
You take the money. Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. You take the herb and get ready to go.
패는 것보단 낫지 그래도. 너무하네 그치?
The closer you are to the house of the spinner, the more ominous the woods get.
약초 없음? 뭐야 이 실은?
There are bright strings of some kind on the path. Who has this much yarn? There are bright strings of some kind on the path.
You approach the skull hanging by the door.
오.
Suddenly, the bony head starts shaking. A burning coal that serves as an eye socket stops.
Oh, joy! And Noah, are we? Finally, some fun. My eye isn't what it used to be.
Will you let me pass to see the spinner?
With pleasure, but I'm ordered to test Noah. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be hanging around here in the first place. Anyway, we'll do it just like in the fairy tale. Solve any one of them, and I'll let you through.
19금을 걸어야 할까 여기다? 그럴지도 몰라.
Solve none, or refuse to answer, I'll take one of your eyes.
I'd say that's the least.
Well, are you up to it?
Wait,
Well, are you up to it?
have it your way.
Listen to the first one.
수수께끼.
There is a hamlet, folks packed together tight. Come morning, the cock sings, yet no man stands upright.
네, 그래서
There's a hamlet, folks packed in tight. Come morning the cock crows, yet no man stands upright.
묘지?
A cemetery. Proper dead men do not rise from the grave.
Correct. Only that man don't rise in the morning. Believe me, I know. You may pass. Or you may try to get...
Let's riddle
다음
some
퀴즈.
more.
Listen to this. Lame chicks in a lawn, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
나무로 옮기다가 구멍에 빠졌다.
Lame chicks sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch,
맛을 내니 차가
can't
뭐야?
move an inch.
뭔데 이게?
The priests are singing for the dead. It's a funeral procession.
Correct. You guess I remember those. You may pass. Or
Let's riddle some.
steal a quine tale of twine.
Steal a quine, tale of twine. Well, that's easy. I'm here to see the spinner after all.
Correct. Look at you. Well, you may pass. We can riddle some more. No eyes involved, just like that for curiosities.
Let's riddle some.
Listen to the force riddle.
경치 복사네 이거.
Walks with no legs, sleeves with no arms, mouth with no speech.
다리 없는 걸음, 팔 없는 소매, 말 없는 입. 뭐지?
Walks with no legs, sleeves with no arms, mouth with no speech.
진짜 모르겠는데 뭐야 이거? 크림잔 다리가 있잖아. 팔도 있고.
A shadow walks with no legs behind a man.
Huh, right! I can riddle you another one.
Let me crack one.
The ship broke to bits over meadows and deeps, over cities and streets. No popes and no dukes can bring it anew.
Ship fell to bits over meadows and deeps, over cities and streets. No popes and no dukes can bring it
무슨 말인지도
anew.
모르겠어.
No money, no books. Truth cannot be found in
아,
cities.
뭔데? 뭔 소린데 이게 대체?
Wrong. Well, in the darkness you'll find, and in the darkness
What are you talking?
go to.
All right then.
애초에 뭔 말인지 모르겠어. 뭔 소리야 저게? 잠깐만요. 왜 이거지? 나 할배한테 말을 못 걸었는데? 그냥 이거해? 그래?
Evening, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Evening to you too, Yegor Yevlampevich.
The voice of the spinner is quiet and smooth.
Brought you my little orphan. Became a knower recently, this one.
안녕하세요.
You sure did. But what are you thinking, poking around in my business? I let it slide on account of you not knowing.
God bless Kapitalina Ivanovna.
I see you're a fine girl. Yes, I heard your replies to the riddles. To be a knower is not all demonic affairs. So why are you here? Not just to check up on an old woman, I should think.
We met your doorman. What?
Some lousy Khaldun. And Yerit Neek, God rest his soul. Hasn't served his time yet, so he helps me.
Saw a dead girl in Villas of Wood.
That was Didn't have money for a love potion. Well, it serves her right.
I wanted to ask you about this.
This witchery is not yet for you. In time, you'll learn, perhaps. It's not the same as sending fiends for milk, mind you.
I need a woven belt. A powerful one, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Yes, I know you came for a belt. Only why would I give one to you?
왜냐고요?
Old Yegor warned me that I should watch my mouth around the spinner. You're known all across the Uyezd for weaving the best belts, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
So, you aren't here without reason. I can indeed make good belts. You've become a knower, so I'll give you an enchanted belt. So, what are you going to do with your chorts?
How am I supposed to answer that? I really don't know what to do with them.
몰라.
Well, make them suffer, of course. Give them some back-breaking work.
That's how you should treat. Only knowers can do some good. Well, turns out you're a good knower. I'll give you a belt. Here, it's a good one. Later, I'll put you in touch with a pupil of a fine man.
감사합니다.
Maybe it'll work out for the two of you.
Thank you for the belt, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Well, thank you, Kapitan.
See you soon.
경치 복사를 못했다 벨로. 조금 더 날먹이 가능했을 것 같은데.
Spinner is no simple way. It's not the last time we'll hear. Well done, but the meeting couldn't have gone all right. We've got the belt. Now we must plan. Well, you've got all the items you need. Now we can try freeing your bride. Since you have the book now, I can't go. And Abdericha she can charm and skin you alive so fast. So, Vasya, you must prepare yours. Perhaps you have some questions.
What is that, Abdericha?
Who knows where this one came from? These things all emerge in different ways. They say a bannik settles in a banya where 40 children were born. As for this one, the only thing we can say for sure is it an accident or not. Only the Abdericha can
그게 왜
answer.
사고야?
Perhaps you
의도적으로 한
have
건데 왜
some
사고야?
questions.
뭔 말이야?
What kind of ritual should we perform? I don't.
I've never saved changelings from the. I think you will need to go down. The Bannik will test you there. You have all the. Perhaps you have some questions.
Time to hit the road.
문제가 있음. 뭔가요? 카페인을 넣어도 상당히 졸리다는 거야. 아직 효과가 없거나 아직 효과가 나타나지 않았거나 나타날 생각이 없거나 아 이걸 보내놓은 다음에 보상을 안 받으면 되네? 그러면은 이게 안 오르잖아 죄가. 그렇게 하자. 보내. 보내고 안 받음. 그럼 되지. 영리한데. 미친 개졸려.
Listen, Vaisa, I have a problem. There is this old friend of Trafim is...
The hunter from.
Right. He disappeared all of a sudden. He could have been... Vaisa, will you come with me to Sloboda to help find him?
All right. It's not far after all.
Right.
Wait, I lived it. Take it, Vasilisa. You. Old houses and banyas are often home to demons. The masters leave, but don't always take their host spirits with them.
What sort of...
I don't.
What do you mean?
I mean, the Taran, some Perm people still call upon Yan or Voipil.
You've been telling me how you got your Khaldun power.
Right. He taught me that one time. They drank a whole bottle of... Well, what other choice did manage to get almost all of them as midnight drew near? Had to pass Mikhail, so there I am. The moment I stepped onto the crossroad, winds up. Figured I'd quickly draw a circle around me, and so
애초에
I
마법사는
did.
어떻게 알아 근데? 마법사가 되기 전이었는데 마법사는 어떻게 알아?
And these shorts were... Well, everything turned out all right, as you see. Next time I'll tell you how I got out of it.
아래비 수상하긴 하.
Well, what do you want? Can't you see? Ask what you wanted. I need to...
Let's go.
After a long walk on the old road, you see the wooden dome of the chapel, and then Pantina village itself. Tired from journeying, Nikolai walks into the first izba he sees. The gloomy hosts serve you and your companion. You quickly scan the room and the inner porch. No demons are to be found, so you go outside. When you raise your head, your suspicions are confirmed. A demon sits on the roof, lazily swatting at mosquitoes. You decided not to bother the chort, so as not to interfere in your call.
자, 여기서 저장하자. 아까 집에서 저장 못한 이유. 대사를 다시 봐야 돼서. 여기서 저장한 이유. 굉장한 졸음이 있어. 그리고 약간 말하기 여의치 않은 상황인 것도 있고 굉장히 졸음이 있네 지금. 그래서 아쉽게도 끊고 나중에 다시 나중에 봐요.